wherever you may be. And so this is Jen and Geri, the Cosmic Queens, offering your weekly wisdom. And this is our premiere show. This is our first time. We're going to be doing a weekly show on Mondays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Just a quick little whatever, tidbits, quick cards of clarity, talk about the energy of the week, maybe where to put your focus, maybe some tips for moving forward, whatever the flow happens to offer us. And so if you happen to be watching via Onenesstalkradio Facebook or YouTube or on Jen, this is Jen, her personal channels or my personal channels, hi, welcome. And jump into the chat at any point in time because we like having an interactive show. And so I'm going to introduce, my name is Geri Habstrittt, and I'm an Avesa quantum healer and medical intuitive. And my co-host.
Hello, I'm Jen Smith. I am an energy healer and teacher and also a spiritual mentor coach.
Yeah, and Jen and I have both been working on the path of self-ascension together. And we even roomed together in LA as we went through a huge expansionary moment. So here we are, hopefully offering everyone out there a little bit of boost for your week, maybe a 15-minute morning boost before you get going. So let's talk about what's going on right now. It's a huge week, and it seems like it's always a huge week. But when you start the week off with a full moon, you know it's going to be a big week, right, Jen?
Oh, absolutely. Tomorrow is going to be fantastic.
You want to share a little bit about the moon?
Yeah, so August 1st, that's the alchemical transformation moon. And usually during that time is really staying present. And some of the things I do is really get out into the moonlight with some energetic practices. But I think most of all is really being present and doing that meditation because magical things happen during this alchemical transformation moon. So I think just being aware of that and letting the audience know that so they can too be very present and during this time so they can notice what they notice.
Well, and so that's, I'm going to take off my glasses. They leave a little reflection. See how I do. That is a super good point because the combination with everything that's going on, we're literally at the end of a month of mirrors. So it's really been us looking at ourselves constantly. And today happens to be an 11 in ascended numerology, which is literally a mirror, the one and the one, right? The one looking at the one. So it's fabulous how we're ending. And we're heading into the next month, like this full moon coming out of a month of choice. So all of us unconsciously or consciously made a choice about our consciousness, whether we want to expand more, whether we want to contract more, you know. And so our bodies right now are even taking shape based on the choice that we made, right? And so now this full moon always is saying, what are you full of? What are you full of? And so this energy is so huge that even if you have a lot going on in your life, maybe you've got challenges, maybe the subconscious stuff is coming up for healing, it's all going to come up. But whatever you focus on is going to amplify and magnify, right? So like you said, the meditation, if you take time to go into that space, powerfully creative, powerfully creative and reflective right now. And so what are you hearing, you know, with the people around you? I know that I'm hearing that people are able to connect faster than ever. They're able to go up into the cosmos and just be there quicker than ever. That I have friends that channel that are just like that. People who have never done it before are doing it just like that. And so the opportunities and the instant manifestation is so huge that this alchemical transformation moon is an opportunity for everyone.
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity. Um, Massive energies. And August itself is going to be a fantastic month. So really paying attention to that. But yeah, the same with you. Connection very quickly. And I think too the instantaneous manifestation. Many people I'm talking to are bringing that in, and August is going to prove that out even further whenever we have those creative capacities even explode even more.
Right. Yeah. Well, and I can give you, I got to put him back on. Sorry. I don't like to see fuzzy. um, Yesterday, for an example, I had like 3 projects that I wanted to get done. One, I have this fence that I want a mural painted on. And I have a tree branch huge that came down in my yard. And then I have like some inside projects need to be done. So I need help with all of this. Well, yesterday was a Sunday. It's a day of rest, right? So I just kind of put a little note out there on Facebook about the fence, message someone about the tree and maybe a handyman. And we've got both got our dogs in the background. Your dog just walked in and
Again.
said, "I want to be a part." And so I had these 3 projects, and I just sent out quick little messages. Immediately, I had an artist get back to me saying, "I could come tomorrow and have your fence done on Monday at the end of the day in 8 hours." I had a tree person call me, come over yesterday and say, "I'll do it tomorrow." And I had the handyman call me back and say, "I'll be there Wednesday." And literally, I got responses from everyone within half an hour, and everyone said they could do it immediately. And I went, "Oh, wow, that's fast. Usually you miss
Mhm.
people or there's a callback time or I don't know, let's see." And it was everything very quickly, and I'm like, "This is Sunday. It's a day of rest." I wasn't expecting even a response. I was just checking off my to-do list. So that's, um that's just a little idea of what this full moon energy can offer people. If
Oh,
your
yeah, yeah.
focus is in the right place.
Yeah, and I've been noticing the same, mainly with scheduling, how everything just falls perfectly into place with scheduling, with people that I need to talk to, with people coming forward that may be able to help me with some of my projects. Um, so yeah, it's been fantastic. And August is gonna get better.
August is going to get better. I agree. So I'm wondering, um, something more this week is that we have a Mercury retrograde pre-phase also this week, and I'm going to take a look at it here. I have it's called a Mastery Up Level Calendar for 2023. Master Lady Kira Ra puts this out. You can get it at shriankira.com. And I tell you, it's spot on. It is
Mhm.
spot on for the energy of the month, the day, you name it. So if you're wondering what the heck is going on in my world and why are things happening this way, this is part of it, part of the piece that helps, right? And
Mhm.
there's other pieces, the numerology, if you know the numbers or the energy of the day, that's helpful. So like today's an 11, which means it's a mirror and it's an opportunity for oneness, really. The one and the one together, right? Coming together makes one. But in order for that to happen, you have to be able to look in the mirror and love and accept what you see. So,
Yes.
and then the whole month of July was about that, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And there's many tools available to help people, and then the other piece of that is just becoming very aware of what's in front of you. That awareness that you have about yourself and about your experiences, about your choices, that's what really pulls everything together.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And the ability to witness, witness everything, like kind of pull yourself out of it and not let everything be so personal.
Mhm.
Remember that you're a creator as you're witnessing, right? And that'll help you smile a little bit about, oh God, I created this. Oh, really? Is this here again? Okay. Right.
Right, right.
And then it
Responsibility, right? Responsibility of our creations.
Absolutely. And then it turns into, after you've got that figured out and you laugh at the follies of it all, then it's like, oh, cool. Now look what I can do, right?
Mhm. Yes.
And so there's this Mercury retrograde pre-phase on Thursday. And so these pre-phases, Mercury retrograde is always like a pulling back. It's like the energy gets pulled back, like the universe is giving you an opportunity to go backwards and relook, rethink, regurgitate old stuff to really, it's helping you heal. So a
Yeah,
lot of
to
times,
renew, right? It helps you
renew.
to renew.
Yeah.
Yes, the R's.
All the R's, and it's like old friends sometimes show up, old things that you thought were over with resurface, it's all that stuff, so that you can look at it again, like we were just talking about it, smile at it, witness it, heal it, so that there is kind of a renewal. And so that'll start showing up on Thursday. So
Mhm.
what do you typically notice during retrogrades?
You know, I just pay attention to the retrogrades when they come in, just so I can become aware that it's there, and then be able to really focus on what's happening in my life. But definitely the paying attention to what's coming back, to that's what's coming up to heal, and I really focus on the renewing part to move forward because it's a great opportunity to do that.
Yeah. Well, and one thing I've noticed in these past few years is these retrogrades have all had a different flavor. In the past, it was a standard, the renew, here comes the past coming after me again. What am I going to have to look at this time? There's a few times that I had PTSD over the retrogrades because some of my experiences weren't so kind during them. I think I was called to court several times during retrogrades. So, but now they tend to have a different flavor or twist, and they're a little bit of that, but sometimes there are a lot of whole, like the universe saying, I'm coming in to give you extra support this time.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
have no fear of the retrograde.
Yeah, and after you've been through so many cycles and you continue to heal and renew, it gets a little bit easier over time, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yep. 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 Pain is a good teacher.
Mhm.
If you don't drown in it, it's a great teacher, moving forward to help you, heal and move forward.
Right.
So I'm thinking, do you have your cards of clarity with you?
I do. Of course I do. I've got all my tools right here in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah,
want to you want to show
I
some of your
do.
tools you have?
Oh, some of my tools I have. Well, the cards of clarity.
Clarity.
I
Awesome.
don't have everything laying out here. I've got the pyramids,
Yes, I've got those around me as well.
very high energy, can energize a room, right?
Yeah.
I've got my Egyptian healing rods here. Everybody needs a pair of Egyptian healing rods.
I got mine as well. I think you and I are surrounded by the same things.
I think so. And I've got many assortments of crystals.
Awesome. Keep your frequency high.
Would you like to see that?
Yes. Show us one.
So
Show us your
here
favorite.
is here I was gifted this last weekend. This is
Nice.
a clear quartz crystal directly from the Arkansas mining.
Nice.
And I would have to say my favorite one, which I just received, is a piece of this Libyan space glass.
That's awesome. Not easy to come by, Libyan space glass.
It is not. And I have several pieces here. And I would have to say
Nice.
this is probably my favorite right now.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so why don't you shuffle your cards?
Okay.
I'll shuffle mine, and we're going to hold the intention for whoever's listening now and going to be listening. Um, what is it that we need to know, all of us, to support us for this week ahead? All right. Got it? You want to go first?
Ready? Sure. Archangel 12.
Archangel, oh, Shemuel. Okay, guys, we're going to be fearless this week. We're going to be fearless this week. Awesome. We needed that. Go ahead. Do you want to read Archangel 12, Shemuel?
Yes, let me flip through my book here. My nice
Okay.
book, so I can read everything here. So the Archangel 12, relax into a deep breath. The protection you asked for has arrived. Fully embrace a job well done. Allow yourself to receive protection from fear. Only the energy of fear led you to believe you needed outside protection at all. What a glorious gift to be free from fear. Peaceful living and calm presence is inviting your embrace. You are ready for this journey. A signal the next step has already been taken. Notice, be, peace, and calm. That's fantastic for what we just talked about.
Yes. So we are going to be free from fear because we are birthing ourselves.
Oh,
So we're
nice.
all going through a birth this week. And now we have Shemuel making sure that the fear is is gone. It's an illusion. So birth, out of the womb and into the world you have come. Whether this experience is painful or joyful, you are being called to acknowledge the joy of being here now. If pain is present in your life or those around you in any form, emotional, physical, or spiritual, then know it is your time to transcend it. Pain ceases when you acknowledge the gift it is offering. Birth yourself through this experience and ask the pain what it is teaching. As you learn through the birthing process, the joy that is your truth will come forward. Your newborn beingness is ready to enter the world as the gift that you were born to be. So that's really cool. And I've noticed from my experience, which is really one of the gifts of these cards, if I'm going through a painful experience, I will go to these cards and oftentimes I will pull the birth card. Because the birth, I mean, think of the birth of a baby, right? It is really painful. But look at the beauty on the other side of it. And I've noticed through all those experiences that I've had that have been painful, once I get through, it's amazing on the other side. So this kind of knowing that ahead of time, you're like, oh, I'm going through a birth. Okay, that's a good thing, even though it doesn't feel so good.
Yes. Yes. The cards are amazing. They are so accurate anytime they're used, and those were two perfect cards for what we just talked about.
Yeah, I would agree. Okay, well, we went 4 minutes over our 15-minute little check-in, but this was fun, Jen.
Very
And
fun. Thank you.
absolutely. You have anything you want to add to before we sign out for until next Monday?
No, we can mention the other thing for this week is our Saturday Mastery Mentorship ceremony, which is coming up this week as well. But then the two other main points was August 1st, the alchemical transformation full moon, and August 3rd, the Mercury retrograde pre-phase.
Yeah,
And
right.
next week we have more coming, right? A lot more.
A lot more coming. Yes. So if you happen to be watching this and you want to have support of the miracle team and you want to be with an amazing group of people sharing miracles who are experiencing miracles, you want to hear about miracles. And then we always have an incredible ceremony afterwards, which is usually ensouled. And oftentimes I spend 2-3 hours processing after these, and I'm always up leveled afterwards. You can find that on it's the Miracle Mastery app, Ascension app. Go to Shri and Kira Miracle Mastery app, or you could go to shriandkira.com and you can find the information on their website and be a part of our miracle gathering. We're actively seeking 1,000 points of light. So if you think you're one of those 1,000 points of light, come and join us for some miracles on Saturday.
Yes.
So, okay.
All right. Very well.
Have a fabulous
All
week,
right.
everyone. everyone.
All right. See you. Bye bye.